I'm lost at it. And it's a beautiful morning, and I'm feeling fine. Yeah, it's a beautiful morning, bro. You know, I wake up to that tune every morning, and I sing it on social media. And a lot of people is feeling it. You know what I'm saying? And it's starting to get a whole lot of reviews and stuff. You know, because if you wake up with a positive attitude, the rest of your day will be positive. But you see, when I wake up angry for no reason whatsoever, I always say, hurt people, hurt people. Because when I wake up angry, the first one I see gonna get it. You know, the first one in my house I see, if I'm angry and you say anything that rub me the wrong way, I'm gonna let them have it. You know, and that's what I'm working on. I'm working on learning how to say what I mean without saying it mean. You see, because I have that demeanor, you know, where when I talk to people, even if I'm talking nice, it sounds like it's coming out mean, and people tend to get an attitude with me, and I'll be, damn, I was just talking. I was I wasn't being angry or nothing. It just come out like that. And that's something that stems from way back from childhood. Coming up in the projects, you know, you have to have a little mean streak in you in order, to keep certain, people from crossing the line on you. You know what I'm saying? Coming just by coming up in the projects. I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. I didn't live on St. Charles Street where I can have the integrity and the dignity that a kid that went to a Catholic school or whatever. You know what I'm saying? No, I come up in the projects, bro, and I had to be mean sometimes in order to keep them off me. You know, and I thought I had found it, my answer. I thought I had found it in drugs. So I started using drugs at such an early age, man. It gave me false courage. It made me somebody that I'm not. And I liked it that because I didn't dig the person that I was that much. And so by me using drugs, I thought I had found a gold mine. Bruh. And because it was fun. Drugs is associated with fun in the beginning. You smoke your little weed, you're happy, and you're happy, joyous, and free. And then it start graduating. Oh, let me try this. If weed do me this, let me see what this gonna do me. And that's how it was coming up in the project. I wanted to try everything that came through there. And now look where I'm at. 50 years later, because I used for 50 years. You know what I'm saying? 50 years later, I found myself in these rooms, and I've been here for 17 years, after trying everything else, rehab, detox, church. You know what I'm saying? The Christianity didn't do me no good. I got baptized. They ducked my head in the water and almost drowned me. And when I got out the water and went in the dressing room, I had some dope in my coat pocket in the dressing room. I got high in the dressing room after I got baptized. That's how insidious the disease of addiction is. Don't care where you at. They don't care if it was Paul Martin or the Catholic priest, the Baptist priest, the Buddha, the Muslim. They don't care who it was that tried to help me. When you're in the grips of the disease of addiction, you don't care about the welfare of your family, your husbands and your wives, your children. You harm everybody. But in that whole event, the person you harm the most is yourself. And I harm me. I beat me. If you would have beat me up like I beat me up, bro, I probably would have killed you. Because I beat me up. I took me down through there, bro. I did some of the most awful things that a person want to do to get drugs. You know what I'm saying? Because when I want that fix, anything goes. I'll mess over you, her, him, everybody, and then I ain't had no guard. My God was a $20 bag of dope. That was my God, you know. And I found means and ways to get after that God any way possible, you know. But coming here, you know, I'm learning to know that there is something out there that's bigger than me, and it ain't me. So that's what I pray to. You know, I pray to the big fella. That's what I call him, the big fella, because he's the creator of me. He made me of his image. So that means God is in me. That's why I said that, but I said I'm God because they told me I'm God. You know, told me God is in me, uh, and that's where my beliefs are in me. Because if I don't believe in me, I'm lost. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Even if I got God, if I don't believe in me, because God ain't gonna just make me clean. I got to make an effort to get it because they say faith without work is dead. You know what I'm saying? So I got to walk like I'm going somewhere, man. You know, whatever I do in life. Thank y'all for letting me share.